it all on the field. Oh, there. Recording has started.
Yeah, so that's the other thing is
Well, that's about all we have for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining
us. I don't know how
us.
to edit. So I want to like do a clean lead in and a clean exit, and then the rest can happen, you know, whatever.
Okay.
But I can edit, I could trim both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So like we could, but then I don't know where the trim went. I don't know how to save the trim as like a gag reel or something like that.
I don't know. But all the good stuff is on. So we're ready for a very boring interview now.
You guys missed the pre-show. Sorry.
Yeah, so anyhow.
Yes, this is Latter Day Digest.
Yeah, Latter Daily
Today's date is December 23rd, 2023. Happy Joseph Smith's birthday, everybody.
That's right. Smithmas, Mary Smithmas. And so anyway.
Today we have on the show Gene Judson and Summur-Rayn.
Summur-Rayn and Summer Not.
Oh my gosh. Just as a side note, one of my upbringing, pastime, favorite things was watching Twilight Zone with my father. We watched it all the time, and I still, New Year's Eve, I don't know if you guys know this, they have a Twilight Zone marathon every year, New Year's Eve on the Sci-Fi Network. So I've seen all of them. I've seen all of them. And I'm saying that because I feel like I'm in an episode of the Twilight Zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Which one? The one with Billy Mummy?
What?
Or William Shatner?
People tell me Moomy.
Oh no, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that was
someone
that was
on the wing.
one.
That's right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well,
did you see that one, Gene? Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've watched every single one of them. Every single one of Twilight Zone.
And what's your favorite?
My favorite is Talking Tina.
That's a scary little doll.
My
name is Tina, and I'm here to kill you.
Yeah. My name is Talking Tina, and I don't think I like you.
I don't think I like you.
I think one of my favorite
because
ones.
I had.
Is that Telly Savalas in that?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Playing the part of the doll.
Yes. But I liked it because I actually had a fear of dolls and dummies. Like
yes, absolutely.
Dummies. So that one I liked because it helped me kind of get over that fear, but
it got you over the fear?
Kind of, but I'm gonna say why really fast. My dad got Twilight Zone mixed up with Alfred Hitchcock one day, and he had us watch one of the episodes where a dummy is a guy is walking around with this dummy, a ventriloquist. He's world famous. Woman falls in love with him. She follows him all over the world. She's writing him. She says, I want to go to dinner. He meets her backstage. They have dinner. And then at some point she leans over to him, and the guy, the ventriloquist, falls over, and the dummy stands up and says, get out of here. Get out of here. I was 5 years old and I ran out. I thought he was talking to me through the TV. So since that point, I've been fearful of dummies and mannequins, but I couldn't find the episode because it wasn't Twilight Zone. It was Alfred Hitchcock, which was a little different. And so when I saw Talking Tina, I said, okay, well, at least they don't look real. Tina was like a doll.
Mm-hmm.
It was the dummies that really, so Chucky, all those I just can't do. So anyway, that's just a little side note. That was
How do you feel about the movie Magic?
Right.
Isn't that the one with Anthony Hopkins and Anne Margaret?
That's right.
Where he's the ventriloquist who's really got some mental issues.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't even remember. I don't even.
Love that
I don't.
Is that what it's called? Magic?
I'm pretty sure it's Magic.
I don't know. I've never.
No, not Hocus Pocus. Hang on.
No, that was the Witches of Eastwick or whatever.
I've never even heard of it before. That's how much I don't do.
1978 movie.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Magic. Anthony Hopkins and Margaret. Burgess Meredith is in it as well.
Well, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan as well.
Yeah.
And the Disney just came out with My Favorite Doctor's 10, who's David Tennant, and they just came out with another Christmas special. And the last episode had Neil Patrick Harris, and it was dolls. And so it was a little. I think I'm getting better because a lot of my favorite shows are now having dolls and dummies. So I'll try magic
I'm
in the
looking
middle
at
of the
this, and
day.
I actually watched it a couple of years ago, but Richard Attenborough directed it.
Wow.
Screenplay by William Goldman. It's 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow. I'm going to
It's
check
pretty
that
creepy.
out.
Yeah, it's intense, but it's good. When I was young, I would watch movies when I was 5 or 6 or 7, and I knew that there were movies, and somebody would get killed or do a crime, and I would say, or think probably, why didn't the cameraman stop it?
Oh, uh-huh. Well, when I was a kid that age, I would watch the news and I would think they could see me.
There you go, looking right at you.
Yeah. Can these people see? I can see them. Can they see
That's why
me?
in Kentucky Fried Movie, they have that actually happen where the newscasters can see the people that are watching them in the living room.
I think I remember that. Okay, Gene. I'm out of here.
We'll move out.
You're killing me, Smalls.
So the purpose of the show is to honor creators and to talk about how you became Radio Free Mormon. Now, John DeLynn took 8 hours and didn't get it, right? We're going to get it.
He didn't get it?
Minutes. No.
I'm glad this is recorded. John, you need some more time with me, apparently, or you got to redo this whole 7 hours because you didn't get it.
Because he wanted to know like
the
moment. He wanted to know the moment. And
how
you're
do
like,
you capture Radio Free Mormon?
It's the moment is like, you know, your whole life is the moment of becoming Radio Free Mormon in a way.
Yes.
And so, but he wanted like December 13th, 2013. I decided, you know,
he was born.
It was all not true. And I saw the light.
That's almost the exact date that the essay on race and the priesthood came out.
It's very close. It's very close.
It's December 2013.
Yes.
So anyhow, so we can start the show.
What the heck?
We'll go from there. We'll try to do our best. You know, Summer is amazing, and I have to tell her at least once a month. And I told her yesterday.
Yeah, so you don't have
now
to
you've
do
got
it again.
January covered.
Yeah, doesn't have to.
On average. On average. So anyway,
excuse me.
I think that we've realized that I can never be on Mormonism Live ever because I laugh way too much when RFM is on.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
laughing when I talk is good, especially when I'm being funny.
It's not going to work.
That's right.
It's going to work. It'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I don't know. Well, Summer,
Wednesday of January, by the way, Summer, thank you for agreeing to come on.
Oh,
that's right. They're running out of material. When they're completely out.
Oh my God.
You know what's funny is like
one of my questions
for RFM I thought about as I was in the shower was where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Right?
In a time machine?
Doing your 280th episode, you know, or whatever.
Oh my God.
You know, like a job interview, you know, like where do you see yourself? And so like, are you going to
Not
do
working for you guys, I'll tell you that.
Mormonism Live?
That's where I see myself in 5 years.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's like the exact question that everybody's thinking, right? When they get asked that question.
Yeah.
The exact answer.
I see myself as president of your organization and firing your ass. That's where I see myself in 5 years, pal.
That's right. Summer, do you want to do the lead in for the show?
No, we've already started, James.
Sure. Welcome to Latter-day
By the way,
Digest.
I insist right now, as your guest that you start this at 9.5 minutes ago, and then we lead into this.
Okay.
We can edit that. That's
I don't want it to be edited.
That's movie magic.
This is the best part. It's all downhill from here. So I'm Radio Free Mormon. It was Summur-Rayn and Judson. We're here at Latter Day Digest. Is that the name?
Latter Daily Digest.
Shoot, Latter Daily Digest. You're going to have to do something with that name. It doesn't exactly flow trippingly from the tongue. Latter
LDD.
Daily.
LDD.
Latter Daily Digest. Latter Day Digest is, I think that's better.
Could be.
And do you do this daily?
No, not a chance.
I don't even get the title then.
Eventually, but because it could be a lot of different things. But anyhow,
but it's not daily. Of all the many things it could be, it's not daily.
It's not daily yet. Just like most people watch Mormonism Live in record mode.
You know, the great thing about Mormonism Live is we came up with that title for that show. And Bill Reel, he had an idea for the show. And I think his idea for the name of the show was Mormonism Unveiled. Right. And I said, well, you know, that's kind of inside baseball. People aren't going to get that unless they get it. And it's a very small group of people who are going to get it. So I've got an idea, Bill. Why don't we call it Mormonism Live? And he says, really? Why? And I said, because number one, it's about Mormonism. And number two, it's live.
There we go.
It was meant to be, unlike Latter Daily Digest.
That's right.
LDD.
All right, Summer, go ahead and start it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Latter Daily Digest. We have Radio Free Mormon as our guest today. Jean will be, okay, I got to start over. Jean, I've never done the opening.
You could say,
you're doing great.
What would you like to, do you want me to introduce you first, or how do you want me to do that?
No, you just say, we have Radio Free Mormon, and, you know.
As long as you put me first in any list, you're doing fine.
Then we're good.
You could say you're co-hosting with Jean today. You could say
okay.
That.
All right. Start over. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Latter Daily Digest. We have today as our special guest our wonderful Radio Free Mormon. We're going to find out a little bit about his background and how he became Radio Free Mormon. And co-hosting with me today is Judson. Hey, Jean. So yeah, let's get started. Radio Free Mormon, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hey, everybody. I'm Radio Free Mormon. And we've been going at this for so long now that I'll just go ahead and say I got a podcast. It's called Radio Free Mormon. And I'm also co-host, as it says there underneath my face, co-host of Mormonism Live. Radio Free Mormon is in its 8th year of production now, starting with its first episode, October 23rd, 2016. And now I'm up in the 300s somewhere, the low 300s.
And we'll provide a link to the very first Radio Free Mormon episode.
Oh, good.
And so I know that you were moved back and forth from Texas to the Pacific Northwest in your youth.
How do you know this about me? Have you been following me?
I have. You probably don't recognize me. I was in one of your classes in 3rd grade in the very back, and stuff like that.
You were the guy who was breaking his probation?
I have listened to probably everything you've ever done, just about since Radio Free Mormon, and a lot of them twice, and some of them 3 times.
Which one have you listened to 3 times?
Oh,
it's captured your imagination so much.
Well, actually, your number 1 Radio Free Mormon show.
Yeah.
About hiding history.
That's a good
great
one.
Mormon history cover-up.
Martin Harris saw the ghost, but it was in the form of a deer.
Yes, or a sleek-haired fellow with the head of a jackass and 4 feet. The devil. He saw that too, I think. Right? So, yeah. And that's the human condition. We think we see everything.
But we see
even if there's something right in front of our face that somebody else can see who has a different vision or a different way of seeing, or for whatever reason. But we tend to think because we see everything, then there's nothing beyond what we see.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that gets paired up really with a very famous quote from Horatio, or from Hamlet: more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio.
Right.
Well, now we've got off into Shakespeare. Let's get off. We'll come back.
There you go.
We're at 1 hour and 41 minutes.
That's right. We're going to trim it down to like 7 minutes, I think.
I hope so.
Teasing.
Hopefully it'll be the part where I'm not talking.
So anyway, thanks Radio Free Mormon for joining us. It's been great. We discovered how Radio Free Mormon became Radio Free Mormon. So,
yes, and he's still becoming.
You go. And he's still becoming. That's right. Still becoming. And Summur, thank you for everything. And we'll say goodbye to our audience. And everybody
we'll say goodbye. Hey, what's with that Grammy award up there on that shelf behind you, Summur?
Oh yeah, let's get this in.
Is that a Grammy award? That looks like the Grammys. That's Summer's own Grammy award. I want you to know.
Yes, yes. We will link the movie in the comments. So
there you go.
Or at least the recording, right?
At least exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
It's a Grammy.
There you go.
That's right. That's right.
You have an Academy Award back there too.
That's right.
That's right.
We'll link the audio. Yes, that's right.
Thanks everyone for being with us. Like and subscribe, and check out Radio Free Mormon's new podcasts that are coming up.
Summer's one of the few people who have actually won the EGOT.
Yes. No, actually, I'm missing one, unfortunately.
Is it the T?
No, I got a Tony. It's the
Oscar.
The Oscar, I believe, is the one I'm missing.
Okay.
There you go.
So
Well,
I will not be linking the movie.
If we turn this episode into movie form, which is almost at movie length, maybe
this is the director's cut by now.
We'll submit it to the Oscars and see what our luck is for.
You could have it as a documentary.
Yes.
That's right, documentary. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you for coming on.